The Football Association has announced a new policy regarding transgender women in women's football. Under this new policy, transgender women will no longer be able to play in women's football in England. This change comes after a recent Supreme Court ruling, and it marks a significant shift in the FA's approach to transgender participation. Previously, transgender women were allowed to play under certain conditions, but now this change brings the FA in line with the recent legal decision. The new policy will come into effect on June 1st, 2025. So from next month, transgender women will no longer be eligible to play in women's leagues. The FA understands that this change may be difficult for some, and, they are committed to supporting all players affected by this decision. The FA will be reaching out to transgender women who are currently registered as players. This policy change has sparked debate and discussion within the football community, raising important questions about inclusion, fairness, and the evolving understanding of gender identity in sports. The FA's decision really reflects the complex challenges faced by sporting bodies in navigating these issues. On April 16, 2025, the Supreme Court ruled that in sports, biological sex outweighs gender identity. This landmark decision forced the FA to amend its inclusive policy for transgender women. The FA, committed to legal compliance, had no choice but to align with the new law. This precedent will likely impact sports across England. The FA recognizes that this policy change will directly affect transgender women playing football. They are committed to ensuring that these players feel supported during this time. The FA will be contacting each affected player individually. The FA wants to understand the individual circumstances of each player and aims to offer tailored support and guidance. This includes exploring options for these players to remain involved in football, which could be through coaching, refereeing, or participating in other capacities. The FA is committed to making football a welcoming and inclusive environment for everyone. They believe that everyone should have the opportunity to enjoy the beautiful game. The FA is exploring ways to create more inclusive playing opportunities for transgender individuals, including potentially looking at the structure of leagues and competitions. The FA is committed to working with transgender players and the wider LGBTQ+ community to ensure their voices are heard. They want to find solutions that promote both fairness and inclusion within the sport. The FA's primary role is to govern and develop football in England. This includes making decisions that are in the best interests of the sport and its participants. The FA remains dedicated to making football accessible to everyone, regardless of their background or identity. However, the FA also recognizes its legal obligations. They are bound by the laws of England and Wales, including the recent Supreme Court ruling. This commitment to upholding the law is paramount in all their decisions. The FA also operates within the framework of international football regulations. These regulations are set by UEFA and FIFA, the governing bodies for European and world football respectively. The FA must ensure that its policies align with these international standards. The FA believes in striking a balance between promoting inclusivity and ensuring fair competition. The new transgender policy reflects this delicate balance. It aims to create a level playing field while also acknowledging the complexities of gender identity in sports. The FA's new transgender policy marks a significant moment in English football. It sparks wider conversations about inclusivity, fairness, and the rights of transgender athletes. This decision is likely to have a lasting impact on the sport and its participants. The FA acknowledges that there are differing viewpoints on this issue. They are committed to engaging in respectful dialogue with all stakeholders. The FA wants to ensure that everyone feels heard and understood as they navigate this new policy. The FA is open to reviewing its policies as societal understanding of gender identity evolves. They will continue to monitor the legal landscape and any scientific advancements in this area. The FA remains dedicated to fostering an inclusive and welcoming environment for all who love football. This policy change highlights the evolving nature of sports and the need for ongoing dialogue and adaptation. As society grapples with complex issues of gender identity, sporting bodies like the FA play a crucial role in shaping a future where everyone feels valued and respected.